Today, we're going to talk about the three core problems that really lead to burnout, and then the three pillars of the Zenpreneur's path that really are going to help us move forward and live that amazing life. Where as a Zenpreneur, which to me is anyone who's a high achiever, you don't have to be an entrepreneur. You could decide to work for Dr. Gappen or work for Reed. You could, start your own thing. You could work at a hospital. You could just be a parent, or someone who just wants to explore their own life with more passion, right? So anybody who's really striving, a high achiever, who's integrating their passion and their purpose and well-being in all aspects of life. And the key here is to really not get stuck in burnout. I believe that we need to lead by example. So the reason that I wanted to share this path today is because when you do this yourself, your life will be much better and you're gonna really feel invigorated each and every day. And the other part is you're going to get better results with your patients and your clients. That's where the three pillars of the Zenpreneur's path comes up. And our first one is really that identity shift. How do we shift from where we're conditioned to believe that success comes from hustling harder when really the truth is success comes from aligning your energy and your actions with who you actually want to become. So what I found is so beautiful is that when you're on this path, when you're more in alignment with who you truly are in your heart, it's easier to be successful financially and in all other aspects of your life. And you get better results with your clients because you are leading by example. And so the key question I would ask is, like I said a moment ago, is who do you need to be in order to thrive? And not just as a professional, but as a human being. Who are you on this earth to be? Because when you look at all the successful people, look at Alex Hormozi, look at Ali Abdaal, look at even Reed, and Tracy, and all the other amazing people this week, people who are successful are doing the thing they love the most. Oprah, super successful, worked really hard at times, but and we all struggle. We go up and down, right? We don't always do this 100%, but we always go back to it. And we're in alignment with that passion. And it's that passion that why are so many people so into social media? They want to see what's going on in your life, and they want to be inspired by you, not by the stuff that comes out of your mouth. The stuff that comes out of our mouth is great communication, but is that congruent with what's in our heart and our daily actions? And that's one of the big keys here to that identity shift. Now, the other thing I would call, power habits are like small, consistent actions each and every day are the way you win big. I remember in 2008, I bought a course from Gideon Schauweg called Become a Blogger. And I said, I'm going to become a blogger and I'm going to just start blogging all the time. And you know what I did? I found other things to do and procrastinate on that. And if you look at people who started blogging in 2006, 2007, 10, right around that time, it was so easy to blow it up and they were on the front edge, on the cutting edge. But I was like, oh, no. I have to do the one big thing, which is like, I have to have it perfect before I put it out the door. And I have to start my other practice and do this. If I had literally wrote one blog post a week of 300 words, I could have been at a different place in my life. Now, I'm very thankful that I didn't do that because now I have all this new learning and had a different path. But the thing is, most people think that they need huge changes in their lives to transform it rather than just these daily small actions. And so really the other pillar of the Zenpreneur path is about integration. We're making healing and living, right? To me, the body is a self-healing mechanism. If I look at longevity practices, everything that is a longevity practice is a small habit done today that consistently done over time leads to compounding interest for health and longevity. And what's also interesting to me is in my medical practice, everything that people who come to me for longevity stuff want to do is pretty much the exact same thing I'm getting my chronic illness people, my chronic mold people, my chronic Lyme people, the kids with PANS and PANDAS. When we get them to make very small changes each and every day, it leads to that compounding interest. And they're always like, oh, I got to get better. I got to focus on the Lyme. I'm like, no, the healing is in the living. You need to live your life in order to be healed. You need to live your life in order to be successful in business. It's not become successful and then go on the vacation. It's not, get better from an illness and then you'll do something else. It's like, do what you can from where you're at today with what you have. So what you're going to be doing in a year or two in business or in health is going to totally be different than today. But start to act like the person who's already achieved the goal, and that you'll get there. And you do that by not separating work and life and looking for balance, but having them feed each other. And so the Zenpreneur path is really about integrating mindfulness, energy management, and sustainable habits into your daily routine in a way that's easy, so that self-care isn't something extra. It's literally how you live. And if you're interested in doing it with me, that's amazing. I would love to help you with that. But in my heart, what I want everyone to do is to pick one shift today and commit to it. Write down one habit that you could do each day that might only take you a minute or two, maybe it'll take you 5 or 10, but one thing that if you start doing today will guarantee your results 12 months from now. What I want for you is to take advantage of this, doing one habit, then doing more habits, and showing up as amazing, unique individual you are, so that then you can, go and make this massive impact on the world. I guess I'll close with one of our mentors shared a story from her mentor, who's a very famous osteopathic physician. And he said, when you treat everyone from the highest vibrational frequency of love, no matter what you do will work. And I would broaden that, and they were talking about manual medicine, but when you're in the room with someone, treat them from your heart. Then you will know exactly what to do. When you're making a business decision, check back in with your heart. Who is it that you are and that you're expressing in the world? Are you in alignment with that? That's why the gut reaction is so important. So are you in alignment with your heart, with your purpose, your passion, your mission on this planet? And when you are, that success will invariably come.